Look, all I'm saying is that expiration dates are a suggestion. It's just a guideline.
No, it is not a guideline. It is law. That sauce is older than our relationship.
No, it's not. Look, it adds flavor. It's aged.
It's a biohazard. Leave it.
Love it.
Welcome to episode 2.
I'm the chief who eats everything.
I'm the lieutenant trying to keep us out of the ER.
And this is Love It or Leave It.
So this is episode 2 of Love It or Leave It. I'm sure you know the drill by now. We're going to talk about different topics that come up in our relationship, and then we're going to decide if we love it or leave it. Play along with us. Today's topic is going to be about all things food and flavor. So how your palate comes into play.
It sounds interesting to me, and I'm excited because I love to eat. All right, our first one is going to be pineapple on pizza. Do you love it or do you want to leave it?
Really?
Yeah, I love pineapples and I love pizza.
But together.
Absolutely. I mean, usually when you do a pineapple pizza, it's not pepperoni, so you don't have to worry about like the extra spiciness and stuff like that from the pizza. From the pepperoni. But you usually get like a pineapple, maybe a little bit of barbecue sauce underneath with the cheese, and then a ham. So you get the sweet and the savory at the same exact time. And they put a little bit of garlic butter on that crust. Man, you got a masterpiece.
So this is oddly specific. And we eat quite a bit of pizza, and I've never seen that come into the house.
Well, I know my wife, and I know that if I ever brought a pizza in here that had pineapple and ham and all these other things that I was just talking about, with the exception of the barbecue, you'll look at me like I lost my mind.
But you never gave me a chance.
Hence, I know my wife.
But you still never gave me a chance.
All right, cool. I took your options away from you.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I mean, I don't want it, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying I didn't get the option of refusal.
In other words, I was right.
Debatable.
What's next?
The next one is eating leftovers for breakfast. Love it or leave it. So I say love it only if it's really good. So I think I've been kind of conditioned to have, I guess, maybe an American palate. I don't know what you call it, but where I want breakfast for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I think back in my struggle days, maybe I used to do breakfast for dinner, because it sounds cute, but really it's because it's cheaper to eat. But if it's really good leftovers, I don't mind eating them for breakfast. And sometimes I'm like sleeping about it, thinking about them to eat in the morning. What do you think?
Well, my thing is a little bit different. I typically don't eat breakfast. I usually wait until like lunchtime to eat my food. And at that time, I'm not trying to eat pancakes and waffles and all your sausage and stuff like that. So a good leftover dinner is right in my alley because I want something hearty. I want something that's going to be easily eaten or eat fast. And I just want to chow down.
So yours is really eating leftovers for first meal.
Right. That's
okay.
My
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
But I mean, if I had to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and eat a steak, that probably wouldn't be a good day.
Oh yeah. But if I had to go to bed and eat a bowl of cereal beforehand, that would be a great night.
But you do that all the time.
That's why it's a great night. Duh.
All right, our next one's going to be dipping your fries in the milkshake or some sweet sauce. Do you love it or do you leave it?
Okay, so I think the milkshake part got me.
Okay.
But sweet sauce, barbecue sauce is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and I'm stuck on a milkshake.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, I can understand people talking about like this, the sweet and savory. I mean, I just now said it with the pizza. But like, when I eat my fries, I want barbecue sauce on it, or I want like a ketchup on it, maybe mustard. Now, I get away from ketchup as much as I used to eat it, but
I can see that.
Like, if I'm thinking, I don't like milk anyway, so I mean, a milkshake isn't going to be the thing that I want to dip my fries in.
Well, but Wendy's has a whole sector of the market where people are dipping their French fries in Frosties.
Yeah, they do.
And that's gross. I mean, I don't like Frosties though.
Yeah, and I don't like Wendy's fries, so there's that.
Whoa, that is not up for debate for today.
What?
Wendy's fries are good.
They are So
The new Wendy's fries?
So the old ones that they used to have with the sea salt on it used to be banging.
No, that's the updated fries, the sea salt
the
fries.
natural cut ones where they used to see the little peel on the back of it.
Can't you still see those?
Oh, maybe like 1 or 2 fries when they make a mistake.
But remember back when Wendy's fries used to take like Burger King fries and they were terrible?
Yeah, they were all soft and soggy.
And they were like pale?
Yeah, PTSD. That's why I won't go back to Wendy's and get specifically the fries.
I don't know. I mean, that's not one of our 10 for today, but I happen to enjoy some Wendy's fries.
Okay, I mean, someone who don't even like fast food restaurants loves Wendy's fries. What's the next one, baby?
Whatevs. Okay, so this one is I think big in our household.
It is.
Ketchup in the refrigerator. Okay, now you just playing.
So if it's open, then it can stay in the pantry. But once you open it, it needs to go in the
You
refrigerator.
mean once it's unopened?
Yeah, if it's unopened, it's going in the pantry. But if it's open, it's going straight into the refrigerator.
Okay, so I've rescued several condiments out of the pantry that belonged in the refrigerator.
That might have been your child. That might have been my child, but that was never me. Because I know that once you open up a sauce, that thing needs to go in the refrigerator. The last thing I want to do, and as little as I eat ketchup, the last thing I want to do is open it up and then start squirting it out and something green pop out the top of it. I eat just about anything. I'm not going to eat that.
So I think all I can do on this one is bring it to your attention next time. Like one of the condiments are in the pantry, like yelling for help to be refrigerated.
One of the condiments? You said ketchup specifically. Now, if you would have said something else, it might have been a different answer.
Well, the thing is, all condiments tell you on the back if they should be refrigerated.
Again, suggestions, not government law.
They literally say after opening, refrigerate.
Suggestion.
No.
Yes.
It literally says it.
Okay, baby. Well,
You think they just telling you that for?
on this one,
Okay, so you think expiration dates are suggestions too?
I do. I believe so. I worked at a food pantry before, and I've did the little food pantry thing, and they said, hey, food is still good at the expiration date, specifically canned and boxed food.
So you're comparing food pantry, I guess, policy to the fact that the manufacturer puts the date on it for us to know when we should no longer eat it?
Listen, the manufacturer date doesn't say expired. It said Best Buy.
Okay, Best Buy. So would you not want to eat your food that's best?
It's still edible after you.
So you telling me if we had ground meat in the freezer?
That's different. That's different.
So at what point do you choose?
Look, as many preservatives as they put inside of the food right now, probably a piece of ground beef will probably last you a year if you get it wrap it in the right amount of tin foil.
No, blasphemy. No. Okay. Loud chewing or slurping. Look, what?
Yeah, that drives me nuts. Like hearing somebody audibly eat is like one of the worst sounds possible. Hearing people smack gum or slurp soup or whatever. When you chew your food, your mouth needs to be closed.
It tastes better with your mouth open.
It obviously does with the amount of people who actually smack their food, slurp and slap their food in their mouth like that. It is disgusting to me to hear somebody eat because I don't want to see inside your mouth. And all I'm thinking about is how the food looks in your mouth while you... That just drives me nuts.
Okay, so full disclosure, I can't say I leave it because I do it. That would be hypocritical, right? But I do find myself eating so loud I have to turn the TV up, so I can't hear over my own chewing.
Yeah, and I noticed when you do too. I was like, oh, she eating now. I'll be in the living room and I'm like, oh, but baby got a snack in her mouth right now. She eating something.
Because I be like, did the TV get a little lower here?
You're also the type of person who can't actually hear the TV unless you read the subtitles.
I mean, touche. I do need subtitles too.
Okay. Cilantro, the classic love it or leave it herb. Do you love cilantro or would you like to leave it?
I could leave it.
I can leave the same thing. I don't want to taste soap.
And so interestingly enough, it wasn't until a friend of mine said that it tastes like soap that I was like, is that what I've been tasting on this?
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you throwing it on Mexican food, some
Yeah.
Mexican foods and stuff like that, but like, there's a lot more other things you can put on some Mexican food other than some cilantro. Like I can put hot sauce, cheese, salsa, onions, pico, whatever.
Yeah, I can do without it. Yeah.
I don't need the cilantro in it, and it has never enhanced anything for me.
Well, I don't know if it's enhanced anything for me because I went so many years not realizing it tasted like soap, so I'm not sure.
I mean,
so maybe that soap flavor goes with something.
Dial.
Okay. What? Okay, the next one, a specific brand of coffee or tea. I don't care.
I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea.
So I hate tea.
Yeah.
I hate
Unless
sweet tea.
mine
Southern tea.
So when it comes to sweet tea, there is an argument about a specific brand. But like regular tea that you put inside of a coffee, a little teacup or coffee that you put, I don't care.
So in my bias, although I'm a Southerner and I do not drink sweet tea, and I think people are always perplexed by that. But even though I think sweet tea tastes bad, I think there is a bad of the bad. Because what is that, Milo's or whatever?
That stuff.
That's the worst. Like I don't even associate it with tea. I just say it's gross.
So, and then there's a really big community of people who will not drink any other tea other than McDonald's tea. And I believe
I've heard that.
And that is probably so McDonald's tea, if you leave that thing sitting out for a day and then for some reason you got to pour it out, there's so much syrup on the bottom of it. It's absolutely disgusting. Now, there are some other restaurants that have better sweet tea. But if you need like you eating lunch and you need a sugar high, definitely go with McDonald's, right? But if you want some regular tea, you better off getting it from somewhere else. A brisk tea that's in the gas station is probably better than me.
I guess brisk tea is probably fake tea. That might be why I can tolerate it.
All of it's fake tea.
Yeah, or with like peach or something. I really wish I actually liked tea so I could stop, I can fully move away from coffee, but I just don't like tea like that, especially hot tea.
Yeah.
If it's not full of peach flavor, a little bit of Splenda, I don't even think at that point it's really tea anymore the way I do it up.
Well, anytime I'm drinking hot tea is because I'm sick.
Yeah, out of desperation.
Last video I was, I could barely talk. Regular tea, and that tea you got was nasty. That elderberry.
That's why it's still in there.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
I only get used when I'm sick.
Yeah, and I think that's why I bought it. It was elderberry, blah blah blah, all the blah 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 about it helping you get well. But that was by far next to Earl Grey. That tea was nasty. Yeah, that's why I was still in the cabinet.
That's some nasty stuff right there.
Okay. And so, ooh.
Lord, go on, do it.
Leaving dishes in the sink.
We literally just had this conversation.
How'd it go?
It brought in some little bias on it. So my thing is, right, my wife has a habit of putting dishes on the counter. And me, I have a habit of putting dishes on the counter. The only problem is when she puts dishes on the counter, they're clean, right? And
that's a problem?
When I put dishes on the counter, I know they're dirty, right? So if I'm going to put dishes anywhere, they need to go where they are, because if I see any dishes in the communal areas that can be seen while you're walking by, to me, that screams dirty. I can put them in the sink or whatever. Sometimes I put them on the counter because I'm lazy. But if they're in the sink or they're on the counter, they should be dirty. And if they're clean, they either need to be in the dishwasher washed or they need to be in the cabinets where they're supposed to be.
So I don't know how your testimony about self became about me.
I said we had a conversation about this.
I know, but the whole thing was about what? My wife.
You feel attacked?
My wife.
You feel attacked?
There was zero accountability in that.
I know that I put dishes on the counter when they're dirty. That's my accountability.
Okay, that was the question. Okay. It didn't say clean dishes.
Yeah.
It was about dirty dishes. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to be sure that we was reading the same, we was on the same page.
Well, what's your thought?
That definitely, so for one, how lazy is it to be next to the sink but sit dishes that are dirty on the cabinet?
I mean, how lazy is it to pull dishes out the dishwasher and set them on the counter?
Extremely.
So.
But they're clean.
But there's still dishes on the counter.
But are they dirty?
Who knows?
Do Roach and friends have somewhere to kind of hide out?
Not in our house.
I mean, no. I'm talking about for that dish on the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Do Roach and friends, do they like clean dishes or they like dirty ones?
I think roaches are indiscriminate. They will climb over
Stop
all
it. Now, okay, now you're being ridiculous because, like I said, zero accountability. I know my wife. Oh, okay.
You don't know your husband? The 5-second rule. Is it real or is it a lie? Do you believe in the 5-second rule?
It depends on where I'm at. If I'm at home, sure. Oh, go ahead. Leave it. What?
Leave it.
What?
Food touch the ground, it's done.
Maybe you
Don't-
eat food
don't.
off of worse places.
Baby, I don't. I eat worse things, but I don't eat food off of worse
That
things.
too. You eat some places that need to be condemned for the 5-second rule. So you're right. You are absolutely right.
Once it hits the floor, baby, I'm done. I done seen the feats in our house. I'm not eating off of it.
Well, so for me, like, okay, I'll say this. I'll say it depends on the proximity to when the last time I did a deep clean. So, full disclaimer, we don't wear shoes in the house. Look sideways and crazy if you want to. We don't wear shoes in the house. If someone wants to come over and they don't want to take off their shoes or put on shoe covers, toodle-boo-boo-boo. But the other thing is too, like, I'm big on mopping, like, and then I have my Roombas do a lot of my in-between work, but a mop, old school mop with bleach. So 5 seconds is nothing. Now, if I've been having a lot of guests over, for sure, but, you know, I don't entertain like that. So that's very rarely a probability. But because I know my cleaning standards and where it is in the house, okay, it just depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends.
If it's in the kitchen.
It's too much traffic in the kitchen, ironically.
Yep.
Because
And that's typically where I drop food.
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. If I cook and something fall,
It's getting put back in the pan?
it's hot.
Oh my God, we all gonna die.
I'm just letting you know, full disclaimer, eat at your own risk, okay?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna dust the little stuff off of it. I'm probably rinse it off, depending on what it is.
Yeah, lettuce or something like that. I mean, rinse
Yeah,
it off. But
like-
if it's a piece of ground beef,
How big of a piece?
go to the next
Look, I can't have a dinner on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
one. Oh my God, you should be a little bit more careful.
Look, you've eaten worse at a drive-thru, so I'm just saying. Love it or leave it. The specific snack the other person hides.
What you got there? Leave it? Okay.
My answer shouldn't matter. No, tell the truth.
I don't know what I don't know the question.
So the specific snack the other person hides.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want my snacks?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, like let's just make it layman's terms.
Absolutely, yep.
I don't need the garbage that you eat.
Listen, if it comes in the house, it's communal, unless it's mine. So, like, the chocolates, I'm a really, really big snacky person. And I eat snacks as much as I possibly can. Sometimes I'll eat snacks more than I'll eat regular food. Bad habit of mine. But, like, if you want me not to eat something, it's best that I don't see it. Because I'm going to want to try it, I'm going to want to taste it, and I have a really big... If I see a bag full of something, it needs to be empty before I don't see it again. Don't let it be gummy bears or M&Ms or any type of chocolate or pastry. It's going to get destroyed. The only thing I won't eat all of, ironically enough, is going to be like a sweet potato pie or a pumpkin pie. I will not.
Like real food.
Yeah, I won't. Well, they're not real food.
I mean, anything fresh baked. I mean, like the common denominator is you like candies.
Yeah.
You like quick
Chips,
preservative filled treats
with trans fats,
with trans fats.
all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've tried, like, since we've been together, I have definitely tried to bring in snacks that I thought he didn't eat. Then I just put them on to my snacks. Like, how terrible. I know everybody can relate to that. Mm-hmm. You buy something you think your family don't like, and they be like, ooh, what's this? And they start liking it. So now you don't have your personal snacks anymore. So, yeah, anything that I want to have to myself, I probably got to leave it in the car.
My mom used to do that back in the day. So my mom used to have Pepsis in the house, and if she wanted to keep a Pepsi in the house, a Pepsi to herself rather, she would have to leave it in her trunk. And then me and my brother got wise of it, So we used to in the middle of the night open up her trunk and go and grab us a Pepsi out of the trunk.
You deserve every punishment you got for that
There's
one.
a lot of things that I deserved back in the day, but she shouldn't have been hiding food.
What? You shouldn't have been eating that lady food. So mine is to the point where like we have our own nightstands, and my nightstand will get rummaged, so it's not even a good hiding place anymore. So yeah, I don't have anywhere I could really hide my personal snacks. The only thing I can do is if I buy something that's
healthy.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, that too. I was gonna say dairy, but that's not true because you'll eat all my ice cream.
It just depends on which one it is.
Yeah, but if you don't like it, I probably don't like it either. That's the kicker. That's the kicker. Sherbet, you won't eat my sherbet.
I will not touch your sherbet.
So that's the only thing that's safe.
Because I know she uses her sherbet to make protein shakes and things like that.
Oh, how sweet! You consider it for my protein. Like that ain't why you eat it. You don't like it.
I don't like it either. But I'm not even gonna try it.
Not you try to act like you was helping me.
I don't like the sherbet
because I know she has it for her smoothies.
No, I don't like ice. I mean flavored ice. That's.
He tried it. Okay. All right. So that is our 10 for today for our Love It or Leave It. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. But before we leave you today, we're going to jump over to a very, very interesting Reddit story. And we're going to give our responses, and we want to know yours in the comment. Be back with you in just a second. Okay, we're back for our Reddit segment. This one is entitled, Am I the Asshole for Pre-Gaming My Wife's Dinner?
That's what that means?
Yeah, AITA, M-I, right?
Okay.
You got me questioning it now. Yeah, that's what it means. My wife and I are both 32 years old. Since we got married and moved in together 5 months ago, my wife has simply not made nearly enough food for me. This is not the kind of situation where I'm constantly agitated at her for incompetence or anything like that. I would be more than happy to microwave a burrito. I would.
What was that?
I don't know. It's like my reflexes wouldn't. You know how it's like my involuntary. I don't know. It's like I couldn't control my swallowing. It was like I had to make it do it.
You dry mouth right now.
It wasn't even that. It's like my body was like, nah.
Stop talking.
You know, kind of like, well, no, I can't compare that to that. So you know how swallowing is almost involuntary, like breathing?
Kind of, sort of.
My body was like rejecting it, like, no.
You need enough, you ain't had enough water today, so maintain
No,
that.
but it was really like my body wouldn't do it.
Okay. Shit. Continue on.
We need to start over?
No, we don't. Keep
That
going.
was a distraction. Okay, where did I leave off? I would be more than happy to whip up a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I can't. My wife has every single night of our marriage done the same thing. She'll make me a tiny dinner. I'm talking like Chinese chicken salad with 30 grams of chicken and 10 leaves of lettuce arranged fashionably with dressing. When I finish eating, I'm still hungry because for a 230-pound man who works a physical labor job is not enough food. At first, I tried to openly communicate with her, but she always took it terribly. She would adopt a 1,000-yard stare and then begin talking about how incompetent she is and how she can't even make her husband a proper dinner. I try to calm her down. Oh, honey, that's not the case. I just eat too much. Or don't worry about it. I can make a bit more. I try to be overwhelmingly positive. It never helped. She would always just be incredibly disappointed in herself, cry and or take it out on me. Then she would make the same exact amount of food the following day. After the communication route failed, I tried to eat her dinners as is. It became hard to sleep at night due to hunger, and I lost 7 pounds in the first month. Eventually, I figured out my own system. On the way home from work, I started swinging by a fast food restaurant and getting myself a burger. I would basically pre-game her meals with some more calories. I figured it was a win-win, as what she doesn't know can't hurt her, and I could only have my fill of food. I would eat on my way home, walk in the door, pick at a salad or quinoa or homemade mac and cheese she made. Wait, compliment her for the delicious cooking and later dispose of the wrappers discreetly. 2 days ago, I was on the way home and in line at the drive-thru. My mother-in-law was coming out of the restaurant. She ran over and greeted me. I asked her in a humorous way not to tell her daughter where she saw me because she'd take it badly, and she agreed. But then she narked on me anyway. I got home to a furious wife who demanded details. When I provided the truth, she got extremely angry and looked legitimately hurt. I'm not good at handling confrontation, and I feel like I betrayed my wife in some way. Was I wrong here?
Absolutely. And maybe not for the reasons that most people think.
Okay.
The first time you told her, hey babe, look, this ain't enough food. I'm gonna need a little bit more. And she did all that crying and stuff like that, and then came back the next day with the same amount of food after you already said, hey babe, this ain't enough food. You should have just went ahead and hit that nail on the head again. Hey babe, this is not enough food. I'm not 95 pounds. This is not gonna fill me up.
So you're assuming he didn't repeat it more than once?
I'm assuming he didn't repeat it more than once. Most men, when you get so if you tells your wife something, this is just how I feel. I'm not speaking for all men. I'm gonna speak for me. You tell your wife something and you get that look that, hey, I hurt her feelings. You're not gonna revisit that conversation again because you don't want to hurt her feelings again. It's like a little protective mode type thing. So he'd be like, babe, man, I'm not talking about your food is bad or anything like that. I'm just saying it's not enough. And she, like he said, she basically went like, I'm nothing. Like, man, I'm not doing that again. Not 5 months into the relationship. Or not 5 months into the marriage.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. I mean, I guess I could see that. Like, you don't want to re-encounter that same, like, guilt trip, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. Well, I got a couple of, I guess, different things that popped into mind that he could have done differently. I mean, obviously, she's trolling and gaslighting at this point.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But maybe she missed her calling as, like, a gourmet chef. Because it seems like she's big on presentation. I don't, we obviously don't have any information about like cultural background or anything like that, but it sounds like she's big on food presentation.
I'm pretty sure we know the cultural background based off of what he said.
No, we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a few in mind, so no, we don't.
Okay.
But I guess taking that off the table, taking off the table the fact that she could probably be not be so defensive about it. I think it's important to re-emphasize those things, or like let her. She gonna have to deal with her own emotional response. Like if the man is hungry, he's hungry. But also, I think another thing too, maybe she secretly wanted to lose weight.
Yeah, so I mean,
he's 230, but how tall is he?
That's another thing. So I thought about that too, because just because you work a physically demanding job and you're 230 pounds, don't mean that you look good in your physically demanding job and you 230 pounds. Maybe she did say. Well, he did say he lost 7 pounds in the first month, so maybe she
like, yes,
doing what she thought she needed to do to help him. But I mean, he still need the energy at work.
He absolutely does. He absolutely does.
But then I also think about the fact that maybe before they started living together, he was on his own meal plan.
I'm sure, yeah.
And he just got accustomed to eating that much food, because I'm pretty sure that a couple pieces of rice and 10 pieces of lettuce is an exaggeration. I mean,
it might not be. That's why I said she may be big on like presentation, because she like do the little garnishes. It might not even be a real salad. It's just like lettuce strewn across something else.
30 grams of chicken.
That's very specific.
This man that took the chicken and weighed it
right.
in the food.
So I think there's improvement on both ends. But yeah, maybe she's trying to spare his feelings that she think that he need to lose a little bit of weight.
In either case, the communication needs to be had.
I mean, for sure,
hey,
absolutely.
Babe, unless you want my next visit to be to the morgue or the hospital, please feed me. I make enough money in this house for me to have a double portion of what you previously been giving me.
See, now
and then
you
add some more food for leftovers.
It don't sound like she care about leftovers. She might be health conscious, because he said quinoa too.
Yeah, I talk about.
And I mean, I don't think anybody eats quinoa just because they want to. I mean, some of y'all might, but
do you even know how to cook quinoa?
I make quinoa, and it's not bad, but it's just not my carb of choice.
It just tastes like dirt.
Okay, quinoa don't taste like dirt. It tastes like it's to me it's too hard and kind of gritty like couscous. Couscous is terrible, but like quinoa will never be something I'm just like, oh, when I'm in the store, let me buy quinoa.
If you were her and you heard me say, hey babe, you're not feeding me enough food, what would you do?
You've done that to me, and I give you more food.
Yeah.
Like you literally be like, I'm still hungry.
So she is gaslighting him.
I don't know. It's definitely something. I think she has a motive that she's not communicating, and of course we know that he communicated what he wanted to communicate once, but not it. But what do you think about the mama-in-law telling?
Man, so like he should have known that was happening.
Right.
He should have So as soon as he saw his mother-in-law, the very first thing he should have did was picked up the phone to call his wife and be like, hey, babe, I'm at such and such grabbing something to eat right now. Don't worry about cooking. Do you want me to grab you anything?
That's what I was thinking too. He should have spun it. But it sounds like he's a really honest person. Because like even in him saying he feels like he betrayed his wife by just eating it because he's hungry, I think he's one of those highly, like it sounds like he's a person of high integrity.
Yeah.
To where it wouldn't even dawn on him to just spin that situation with the mother-in-law.
I mean, but he sat there and said, hey, mom-in-law, lie to your daughter for me.
But he asked permission. Like, that's the weird, like, who asks for a lie? Who asks permission for a lie?
Don't tell her I was here. Was
Yeah.
her food nasty? Nah, I mean, she just ain't cooking the
That's what I'm
food
saying.
at the house.
Like, who asks permission to lie other than the person that's like, how does this work? You know?
That man was stuck between.
I think the gist of the matter is that it's about communication.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if he would have just been a little bit more firm about, hey, I'm still hungry and I need you to feed me a little bit more, or take the initiative and actually cook for himself the day before, he'd have definitely made sure that he got his point across.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think there are ways around it, but I mean, at the end of the day, is he the asshole? I say no.
I don't know. I mean, maybe to himself, but not to her.
You mean maybe to her, not to himself? Like, what do you mean?
I mean that maybe he's being a jerk to himself by thinking that being honest with her is a bad thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's being rough on himself.
Yeah, he's being more rough on himself
than
than
he should be.
He should be. Yeah, I mean, being open and honest about your expectations. I mean, it's either tell her that she's not feeding you enough, or lose another 7 pounds next month. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to become a hurdle in their relationship when it really doesn't have to be one.
So, I know this is outside of the realm of like what he asks, but what is the relationship going to be like with the mother-in-law now that she went and told on him?
I mean, it's to be expected. So, I mean, like, you don't, man, I wouldn't hold it against her. Maybe I would actually thank her, because now it pushes the conversation where you have to have the conversation. I mean, a little bit of trust might be lost and not to ever tell her anything again. But at the same exact time, in hindsight, you'll be able to be like, yeah, I'm glad she did tell her, because it made me have this conversation.
I think you're trying to take the high road right now. But
I'm definitely trying to take the high road, the PC version.
Yeah.
Because if I said don't do something and you did it anyway, we gonna have a problem. There's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Okay, now you're going. So you full of it. It's gonna be some smoke in the city. Yeah, right. You're gonna be like, I'm sorry.
To my wife? Yeah.
Nah.
Not to my mom-in-law?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cuss at no woman.
Yeah.
Still gonna be upset though.
You ain't gonna show it. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
Yeah.
A pouty. You hurt my feelings.
That sounds like somebody I know.
Somebody I know too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it would definitely infringe on some trust, because so here's the thing. The mother-in-law, I feel like the only way to not infringe on the trust is if the mother-in-law explicitly said, hey, sorry, I gotta tell. But if she agreed that she wasn't gonna tell and then she told, then we really got beef.
Mother-in-law is messy.
For sure, because that's not even no big deal.
Right. She messy.
But again, that's what brings me back to the cultural thing.
Yeah.
That there's a cultural piece that's not being discussed, because maybe there's an expectation too that the mother-in-law has that the woman is supposed to, or not even just the woman, the stay-at-home person is supposed to cook, and she looks at that as an infringement as well by him eating out.
Yeah, it could be. Or it could be, man, I can't wait to talk to my daughter and tell her about this, because I seen him at blah 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 such and such and grabbing a meal. Who was he grabbing the meal with?
I'm about to say, it could be, that's what I said, it could be so many layers.
Yeah.
But I think the only reason me and the mama-in-law would have an issue is if she agreed not to tell and she did. Now, if she told me up front she was telling, I'm driving home figuring out what I gotta say.
I'm hopping on the phone immediately. But if she told me you gotta hop on the phone. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell her. You got 5 seconds to call her before I do. I'll make sure that phone busy as I don't know what, all the way until we get to the house. Man, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Hold on. Nah, don't click over. I heard you. Oh, that's your mom. You can call her back later.
Okay.
I'm gonna work my mind up until I can just say, hey, babe, that food you've been giving me ain't enough.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, it could have been a combo.
You're the cowardly lion.
We just saw Wicked for Good. So, yeah, he is the cowardly
The
lion.
cowardly lion.
She took me from my home. Let me not spoil. was a real coward. But anyway, but I think that's all we got for today.
That's all we got for today.
Okay, thank you for joining us for episode 2 of Love It or Leave It. Don't forget to share this episode, but definitely like and subscribe so you can get notification for our next episode.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time here on Love It or Leave It.
The Turners out.
See you.